So what I have here is a contract. I will legally name my firstborn child Bo Angel Margarita HS1 Track 7 Buffalo Bills Martini Steinfeld Merrifield. If you give me literally anything, a crumb, a little sprinkle, a little something about Kate Bishop, possibly in Avengers Doomsday, her future, it's all here in the contract. Please. Well, thank you so much for chatting to me about this film, because when I saw your name attached to it, I was like, oh my God, yes, because you've played, Emily Junk, you've played Charlie Watson and Nadine Franklin. I thought this was going to be like a cute little fun romp with my girl Hailee Steinfeld. It was not that. It was scary. But this has been like a big departure from previous roles you've done. What was it about Mary that made you say, like, I want that one?
Oh, where to begin? First, Ryan Coogler. Knowing that Ryan Coogler was doing something, the whisperings around town were going around, and I was ready to do whatever it took to be a part of it. I actually had a conversation with my friend Daniel Kaluuya when we were doing press for Spider-Verse, and we got to talking about filmmakers, and we started talking about Ryan, and he was like, if you ever get the opportunity to work with him, don't walk, run. And he had nothing but the most incredible things to say about him. And the first conversation I sat and had with Ryan, I was like, oh my God, it was everything he had said and more. He just has such an incredible presence and wisdom and so much heart and what a deep connection that he has, of course, to this movie. And the role of Mary was so special for so many reasons. One thing I loved so much about her was that it pushed me playing this role to understand my own family history a lot better. And I was able to take that into this role. And I don't know that I've ever done that before. And so that was challenging, but so meaningful to me. So that was one thing amongst quite a few that I loved about her.
I loved when you said I will do anything as well, because you literally do everything in this film. Like, you get covered in so much blood, too much blood at one point. I'm like, please. Yeah. Mary, she has some unfinished business with Stack in this. And I want to know if you have a sort of similar vibe with any of the past projects you've had. Like, is there a project that you'd love to go back to, or a character you'd love to go back to and retell another story for?
Oh, wow. I've been so lucky in that there are characters I've played that I've had the opportunity to go back and spend more time growing with Emily Junk, Emily Dickinson, Kate Bishop, just in the episodic world of going back and digging deeper and deeper in. And I don't know. It's tough to say. I mean, I am so fresh off this experience that I feel like I would love to say this and Mary, and understand where she goes in this world, and it's open-ended. But I would love to live in this world of this character. She again challenged me in ways that I was so drawn to, and I love that about what I do. So I like that.
The millisecond we leave her, I'm writing the spin-off.
Great.
I'm writing it, okay?
Done.
And you're up for doing it. That was so easy. Wow, that was really easy. This movie is set on October 15th, 1932, and I found out exactly 84 years later on October 15th, your single Starving just became your highest charting song on the Billboard Top 100. Creepy,
Whoa.
Isn't it? Creepy.
Whoa. Yeah.
My Google history is deep now. Yeah,
Wild,
yeah.
Okay.
Of course, you also released Dangerous, your first song in like 2 years. And I remember you saying on one of your Bose Society newsletters, you sort of stepped away from music for a bit because you didn't want to be like chasing that viral thing. You felt disconnected from it. Do you think Dangerous has been a creative reset for you and like helped you sort of find your voice again?
Absolutely. Thanks for reading the newsletter. It means a lot. Yeah, that's become a space for me to sort of talk just more in depth about just everything. And a lot of my fans and people in my community were asking me about the music and where I was at with it. And it was a very tough thing to talk about for so long because it felt just difficult to articulate. It was much simpler than just taking a break, but it warranted an explanation that couldn't quite live in an Instagram caption, so to speak. So yeah, it was really about taking a step back and learning what it was that I needed to reconnect with why I love making music so much. It's easy to get caught up in trying to chase a certain end result that once you do that, it's you lose the spark.
Yeah.
And this reignited the spark for sure. What an honor to be in the studio with Ludwig and work on a song for this soundtrack. I am in the most insane and incredible company. This soundtrack is just beyond me. And one that we had days on set where like Jamie Lawson was singing Pale Moon and I was like, she showed it to me. And I literally in that moment was like, don't send this to me because you'll get in a lot of trouble. But I wish you could because I cannot wait to have this song on my phone and replay it. That goes for every song on the soundtrack. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do Dangerous. I can't wait for it to come out and for people to hear it. This one means so much to me. And I think the other thing too was, it's been about 2 years since I released a song. That wasn't an intentional time period. It was just that it was going to take something that felt right and felt meaningful, and that was this. So I'm very grateful for it, and I'm very excited about it.
I'd like to thank Sinners for bringing back singer Hailee. Thank you, Sinners. This is actually the third time you and I have spoken. And the first time we spoke, I was like, can you tell me some spoilers about Kate Bishop? And I was like, why was you going to tell me that? The second time, I tried bribing you with peanut butter.
I remember.
And again, I'm like, well, like, why? You can buy peanut butter. What am I thinking? So now I'm going to bring out the big guns. Okay. So what I have here is a contract. I will legally name my firstborn child Bo Angel Margarita HS1 Track 7 Buffalo Bills Martini Steinfeld Merrifield. If you give me literally anything, a crumb, a little sprinkle, a little something about Kate Bishop, possibly in Avengers Doomsday, her future, it's all here in the contract. Please. I'm starting to sweat now. You really are reading through this.
I'm impressed.
That's actually the first time someone's ever said that in one of my interviews, so thank you for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tempting.
I haven't actually told my wife about this yet, by the way, so...
You're like, I have a plan.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know at some point. Well, your wife's going to love me for this.
I think I might as well, in all honesty.
I don't know. She doesn't know about this plan, right?
No.
Something tells me she may not agree with it fully. So I might just have to go with the fact that, unfortunately, as much as I would love for your firstborn to be named whatever the heck.
Bo Angel Margarita HS1 Track 7 Buffalo Bills Martini Steinfeld Merrifield.
I'm gonna have to say that I can't say anything.
I'm sweating. I'm kind of relieved. Like, I want to know about Kate Bishop. I'm kind of do, but shouting that at a park when they're running waves, it's hard. Get back here, Bo Angel Margarita, HS1 Martini. It's hard. It's real tongue twister.
Yeah, that's you're gonna have to I don't know, make an acronym or something.
Yeah, it's just so much easier to say Steve. Just call my kid Steve.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Thank you so much for not ruining my future child's life. So thank you for
welcome.
that. You're an angel. Thank you so much.